John Wick 3. Fucking Keanu Reeves is the fucking man. This like John Wick series is so action packed. It's awesome. It's great. And this is definitely one of the most realistic looking fight scene having movies. I've heard things like that being said, not just by me and my untrained eyes, but people that are legit martial artists, like the Joe Rogans and Brendan Schaubs. And you could definitely see like the fight scene choreography differences between a movie like this and a show like Cobra Kai. But again, it's obviously two different things. I just want to tie that point off that I made earlier in this episode. In this movie, he had even more fucking people against him. It's like the entire fucking subculture world that they're in was like gunning for him, which built up the suspense that much more. So it wasn't just like a subset of that world, like in the previous two movies. It was like everybody and their mother. So if you like action, if you're interested in dope fight scenes with like weapons and just like great jiu-jitsu and striking and like some MMA looking like level type fighting, definitely watch this movie. Check it out. To that point, Halle Berry's in it, which is always a pleasure. Halle Berry's dope. And she has been in multiple like action movies, most notably as Storm from the X-Men. And they asked her, what's been your most like daunting or hard to like pull off action movie? And she said hands down it was John Wick. That the fight scenes and the stuff she had to learn was like nothing else. It was super intense. And she said this during an episode of Hot Ones, which if you guys don't know is a dope interview show that you guys can watch on the First We Feast channel, available on YouTube. And Sean Evans is the host, and they interview like a vast array of like guests, dope guests, famous people, Halle Berry, Deezer Samaro, Eddie Huang, Shaq, Tom Segura, Joy Diaz, Bert Kreischer, the who's who. It's a really good interview show. And they eat progressively hotter wings while the show is going on. So it's like dope to see the reaction of people to the more intense hot sauces as the show goes on. So anyway, during this show, Halle Berry says that she wound up breaking, I think, like 2 or 3 ribs during the taping of the show. That's how intense like these fight scenes actually are. But yeah, speaking of Hot Ones, by the way, you can actually buy the hot sauces featured in the show. And I got for Father's Day, actually. They've been sold out like since then. But recently, like last week, I got for Father's Day from my wife. Thank you, babe. A like gift set of these Hot Ones hot sauces. And I got the bundle that they actually bottle for the show. It's like their own proprietary hot sauce. And it's made here in New York, in Brooklyn. I got the first one, which is the classic. Like the 6th or 7th one, which is called Los Calientes. And by 6th or 7th, I mean like progressively hotter. And then the very last, the 12th one, which is the last dab, which is the hottest one that they have. I recorded, which I still have to edit and put up for you guys, but I recorded the Spun Today version of Hot Ones, the Spun Today Hot Ones crossover, if you will, of me, similar to on the show, on the actual Hot Ones show, eating the wings and telling you guys how it is. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll be dropping it on Instagram and YouTube within like the next week or so. I just need a little time to upload it, edit it, and make it cool for you guys. But definitely check it out. It was an experience. I'll say that. But yeah, back to John Wick. The movie ends up with them pretty much, like I think in the post credits, it kind of sets up for a 4th one where Morpheus and Neo get to team up again to take on the world. See what I did there? Anyway, John Wick 3, the movie, check it out. Dope, dope, dope. I can't say it enough. Dope fight scenes.